in the house, bored in the house, bored. Oh, sad day.
You guys, our cars are so dirty.
Don't worry, guys. Once this all is somewhat open, we're gonna get back to business. I know you guys want GTO content.
Are you sitting on my glasses?
I ain't sitting on. All right, BB. So, what was the deal with that prank yesterday?
I have never in my entire life pranked Trey, ever. So I thought yesterday was just like the perfect time. He was like just not even thinking about it, just working on his car. And then I don't know, for some reason he was about to start filming. So I was like, this is perfect. I can have his point of view and he can have my point of view. Like, it was just funny, but he felt like he was very angry, so I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny though. He was all mad and he was like, it's not funny right now, but it will be in a little bit.
Yeah, I got real pissed. You know, cause she played it off really well, and yeah, I do love this woman. So yeah, I got pissed real quick.
He knows I would never do that. Like
it was just random, and I was like, what the f.
I thought that he was actually gonna laugh. Like I thought he was gonna know. You know what I mean? I thought he would be like, oh, you're stupid. What is that? Or who's, you know what I mean? Like, I never thought he would take it serious. I thought he was just gonna be like, you're dumb. You know what I mean? Like, something like that. But I didn't really think he was gonna fall for it. That's the thing.
Yeah, so she got me good. Yeah, I'll put the clip in that she has so you can see my face, because I was just filming her and I just got quiet. But you can see it in my eyes. It's pretty funny.
Yo, what's good, shawty? Yo, man still around?
I hope you guys been liking the daily content. It's actually pretty nice to put out something every day. Why do you look so excited? Guys, you guys should have seen her face when we went to the store. It was like her shopping addiction came right back out. She went and got a bunch of extra stuff that we didn't even need, but
I got cereal and ice cream.
We went, okay, tell them what we went for. We went for just cereal.
We went for just cereal because I've been on a crazy cereal crave. But I got cookies and ice cream and cake and more eggs.
We got hamburgers and barbecue sauce.
We're barbecuing today.
Alright guys, let's hope and pray that all this stuff goes away soon, because I'm getting tired of being here. I want to go out and drive. I want to go and have a good time with the boys. I got a case of missing the homies for sure. But the progress continues. So yesterday I tied a lot of stuff back. This guy got tied back. As you guys can tell, everything, see, look at all my space and how clean it looks so far. Still got to get some of those leaves back out of there. But yeah, we're just going to finishing up wiring some stuff. And then we're going to start taking apart this power steering and then tying in my own power steering stuff into the rack here. Also, I'm going to adjust the cooling lines or the heater lines. I'm going to do those heater lines first before I do any of the other heater stuff. So pretty much these two lines just have to go to there. So from there to there, no big deal. Alright guys, I ended up test fitting the old Na Alternator. So it is tight though. If you guys can see, let me zoom in real quick. You see how close that is? It is tight. If I'm going to use this alternator, which it may be a temporary thing, because the other alternator I wanted to use, I actually still want to put it on the GTO here. The reason why I want to use it for the GTO is because I'm going to actually make the GTO my dedicated race car, and then this is going to be my street car. So a lot of things will get changed up on the GTO, but for now I wanted to use this and do a push fan on the front instead of running the fans as a typical radiator setup. But it is close, but it does fit. It fits like it was meant to be, which is really, really cool. So I do have some aftermarket fans here, so I think I'm gonna just put them on the front here and then wire them with reverse polarity, so then they push air in versus pull it through like if it was on the other side. But this is pretty cool. So I'm really excited about that. I started to do my heater lines. The only problem is I can't find my my little 8mm wrench to get this final little clamp off, so that might be a bit of an issue, but no big deal. Otherwise, everything is coming together super smoothly. It definitely helps that this is the second time doing this, and since I have a lot of experience with the GTO, a lot of wiring stuff is not terribly hard, and then making stuff simpler is always nice. So I still got to wire in my alternator, which is mainly just a power right here, and then run it to the battery side. But overall, this is probably one of the easier swaps to me. A little bit easier than the GMW, mainly because of things getting shifted from driver's side over to passenger side, so it's not so crowded on this side. On the BMW, it was super crowded over here because of you having the clutch master cylinder, the clutch slave, your brake booster, and then all your wiring was stuck back in this side. But check it out, Pops. I test fitted the radiator, and it fits.
Wow.
It's close, but it fits.
That's perfect.
So, like I was telling you, I'm gonna do push fans instead of pull fans, and they'll just be on this side.
That came out perfect.
So, what do you think?
It's working, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it was meant to be.
Yes.
So I figured I would get everything bolted in, kind of see what kind of modifications I need to do, but it's way simpler than I thought it would be.
Wow. Wow. That is great.
So say I do the other intake. Yeah, the accessories will work. It just running the intake will be tight. So you know how I have it now with the mass airflow sensor here. It'll have to be a tight 90 elbow.
That is great.
But yeah, the other accessories will work. Or I can, as I do everything, I can modify what I have here to make the alternator move over. But yeah, we'll see what's up. Alright guys, let me give you a rundown of what is going to go on for tomorrow. For tomorrow, I'm actually going to be making these headers kind of work. These headers are for the GMW, and they don't necessarily fit the frame as well as this car, just because they're, like I had made them to fit the GMW. Okay, so for tomorrow, we're going to be adjusting this because it hits on the frame down in there just a little bit. It just needs to be notched over to the left. So literally the header is hitting right here on the frame, and it just needs to be adjusted about a ½ inch that direction towards the back of the car, and then we'll address that side. Also for tomorrow, I will be addressing these power steering lines. These things need to go, so then I can hook up the factory lines that I had here. They should work with the same banjo bolts. There we go. Also, I will be installing the remote oil filter. I have pretty much press fit lines to install these guys here. Yeah, so these guys will get installed tomorrow along with the bracket. I have the bracket up here, so this will be for the remote oil filter. Once these are in, I could fill the engine with oil, and I have line right there. This is all from Jigs. This came as a kit with the oil pan, and then fully finish up cleaning up this whole mess. I mean, I still got a ton of work to do, and then putting in all of these pieces, all my interior back together. So radio wired up, so radio needs to get wired up, shifter needs to be solidly mounted, the remainder of the engine harness needs to be wired into the car. Pretty much extending my gas feed lines and gas return, these two, to run right here and be tied up, which is pretty much just these brackets. I could probably loosen these guys up and make them work. Let's see. Here, I'm just gonna make a list, cardboard list, put it on the windshield, and go from there. And then once that is complete, we will be starting the car. I think maybe don't quote me by it, but by Friday we should be able to start the car, and then hopefully sometime next week I could have the clutch pedal and the clutch, all that stuff taken care of, drive shaft, and we could be going for a drive. So I'm giving myself roughly about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to complete the project, at least to get it running and drivable, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully by the end of those 2 weeks, the stay-at-home order is lifted and we could actually take it to get registered and all that good stuff. I got to put insurance on it, and yeah, so since I was doing the project, I didn't bother. I figured I'd save the money until I was actually driving it and it was running. So hope you guys are enjoying your families, and if you guys would do me this solid, please share and subscribe to the videos if you like my content, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
For games and it's the time to kill. Make up your mind, baby, cause the time is here.